Welcome to Mecha Anime Reviews. Today we're going to take a look at Linebarrels of Iron. This was one of the first requested videos alongside Fabner and the Aesir and Detonator Organ. The anime had an interesting history, in that the manga came out first but it didn't finish, so the anime adaptation had to borrow several notes from the author and wove them into the story. Kinda like Fullmetal Alchemist, the 2003 version, and Soul Eater. The only other thing I know about this show is that the main character was best friends with Shinji Ikari in one of the Super Robot War games. I'll let you decide the implications of that. Anyway, what's the story? There was once a boy named Koichi Hayase, a detonator who was bullied a lot as a kid and had to be protected along with Risako, a girl who had a crush on him, by Yajima, a friend of his. Koichi dreams of becoming an ally of justice so that he may protect the weak, and seems to get an opportunity to do so when he finds a giant robot lying in the park along with a mysterious girl named Emi Kazaki. When an evil organization known as Kado attacks the world, Koichi becomes the pilot of the robot named Linebarrel and tries to save the world. The problem is that he's also an arrogant jerkass who constantly does insane amounts of property damage. The animation is pretty good. It's clean, it's nice, and the action looks cool. I still don't like the idea of mixing CGI with 2D animation, but it actually works here and doesn't look weird at all. The music is pretty generic, so not bad, but not entirely good either. Even the opening theme isn't as good as several other openings in other anime. The English dub is awesome though. It's done by FUNimation, who has done a great job like so many other times. Special highlight goes to Jeremy Lay as Shizuna, playing an arrogant jerk-ass woman who's the butt monkey of many jokes. Although Josh Grell gets some points for making Koichi almost sympathetic, cool throughout the series, so he's good too. At its heart, it's the story of a young boy learning to be an actual hero and saving the world, which is standard for most mecha shows. But this one tries to tackle in a new way, with Koichi being an arrogant jerkass needing to be humbled rather than a coward needing to be a badass. The problem? The bulk of this is taken care of in the first 5 episodes in the most cliché manner possible. In fact, throughout the series there are several good ideas that they could have built entire seasons around, but they're all wasted by the fact that they're dealt with very quickly, often in the span of 3 or 4 episodes. Spoilers for this part. There's like a successful villainous takeover, a betrayal of a friend, an alliance to defeat a great evil, etc, etc. It suffers from massive mood whiplashes at multiple points. One moment would have a dramatic battle going on, while in another something funny happens. Because of this, it has a very inconsistent tone. The biggest problem is the harem element. Seriously, who the hell would actually like Koichi? I mean, I understand if it happened after character development, but the woman already fall for him like immediately, in this jerk-ass stage. What does this need to be a harem show anyway? There are more interesting things going on around here that could have been developed more than this. And we also know that Koichi seems to like Emi and spends the most time with her, so why bother focusing on that when we already know who Koichi's gonna pick? And that's the big disappointment. It had a lot of good ideas, but they weren't developed as well as they should have. It's not a bad show, but could have been a whole lot better. I don't really know much about the manga, but I'm willing to bet that it's more interesting than this. Oh well, see you next time on the next Mecha Anime Reviews.